We have 2 extra DLCs to fight through today. I'm admittedly nervous about this. I'm not too keen. If y'all were here for that Resident Evil 5 playthrough, y'all know I was not too keen on a lot of this game. Mostly because the computer controlling Sheva, not the brightest bulb in the bucket. Not the brightest bulb in the bucket. And y'all know I've been enjoying my time with Resident Evil 6 and that controls and the improvements from RE5 controls that RE6 has. So coming back to this, I'm a little nervous. We'll see. All right. Ooh. You know what, y'all? I am not going to stress myself out. I did the main story on normal. We're just gonna go through this amateur. We're here for the story. We're here for a good time, not a long time.
A few years ago, the BSAA received intel as to the whereabouts of Umbrella's founder, Oswell E. Spencer.
Okay.
Jill and I were ordered by the BSAA's
One of the 3
European headquarters to apprehend him. We accepted that mission in the hopes of uncovering some info that would lead us to Wesker.
Okay. Oswell, find Wesker so that we can kiss him.
HQ, come in. We're at the target's location.
Copy that, Chris.
This Chris outfit looks like the one that he wore for RE1.
The satellite scan isn't showing anything out of the ordinary.
Oh wait, is this brunette Jill?
Expect the unexpected.
Understood.
Brunette Jill?
We're in.
Okay, I don't know. I am a brunette Jill truther. I like Jill with brunette hair, and moreover, I like Jill with her short RE3 hair. I like her short RE3 hair, brunette. That's ooh. Hey, this looks like the RE1 mansion, or at least what I've seen of it. RE3 Jill is an icon? Yeah, I love RE3 Jill.
Eagle 6.
Are you okay?
Do you read?
Sir! Sir!
Eagle 6, go ahead.
Sir!
Found some men down. Judging by their wounds, it looks like they were physically assaulted.
Sir?
I figure they're probably Spencer's security.
Sir?
Lord only knows what killed him.
Roger that.
Sir?
This mission wouldn't be a cakewalk. Use extreme caution.
Squeeze your fingers together if you are alive. Squeeze your fingers together if you are alive. I saw it. He's okay. I saw it. I saw him do this. He's okay. I wish I could have chosen who I was playing. I would have loved to play as Jillifer. You know, I feel like Spencer just has a very specific taste in architecture. You know what this looks like? Y'all know that scene in Titanic where oh god, what's her name? Rose, I think her name was. Rose is coming down the steps. Oh, and Leonardo DiCaprio is over there and he's falling in love. Jill, we need to recreate that scene. You know what I don't get? Why don't these creepy haunted mansions ever have pictures of their family, their loved ones? If I had a mansion like this, I would be putting up so many pictures of my family. I would have pictures of my pets. You know what I mean? I'd have pictures of my pets around. Like a massive, the size of this painting, I'd have a painting of my golden retriever back at home. You know? May 10th. One of the higher-ups assigned me to take care of a new creature. It looks like a skinned gorilla to me. I need to play RE1. RE1 is on our list of things to play. But I think the order I would like to go in the Resident Evil series is I want to finish 6, maybe go to, then go to 7 and 8, and then go back to 1. I think that's how I want to do things. Patrick?
For a time, it appeared as if Master Spencer would recover his former health, but his fate was not so kind. Perhaps because I was the youngest person there, they would take to teasing me.
Where are you? Is that the gorilla?
Say his words.
What a wonderful day! What a wonderful day! I don't want to read more of your things.
I cannot stop thinking about the screams of those poor souls imprisoned in the basement.
Excuse me? What do you mean, poor souls imprisoned in the basement?
The only way I could pressure my mental faculties is by taking time off, or by trying to divorce myself from all emotion.
Patrick the butler really said self-care. Work-life balance. That's what he discovered. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jill? Not the Moonlight Sonata. Jill! Jill, since when were you a master of the piano? Jill, what has this happened? Jill! Jill, can you play Call Me Maybe by Carly Rae Jepsen? Oh my god. This is also referencing something from one? Oh, so this DLC is like a big old RE1 fest, I see. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who? This man has so many portraits of himself around. This is like the 4th portrait of himself. I'm in. Let's see what secrets this man has in his hard drive. What do you need 3 passwords for, creep? Huh? What are you keeping in here? What kind of anime porn are you watching? Jill, did you just slam that in my face? Jill, cut that out. Ugh. Ew. What? What is this? Are these circular? What is this? Ew. That kills the vibe. These like these orb-like chandeliers, they kill the vibe. Spencer, I think that's the greatest crime you've ever committed. They look so tacky compared to everything else. What is this? Spencer. Patrick is definitely like, if y'all have seen Skate the Infinity, if y'all have ever seen Skate the Infinity, the anime, this man, Patrick, is the Tadashi to Oswald Spencer's Adam. Oh no. Oh no, Jill. Wait, Jill, shoot that medallion. I need it.
Stop it! The controls must be somewhere else.
I don't know where the controls are. How am I supposed to know that? Open that safe. Oh, there. Oh shit, how do I get there? Jill! No, Jill! What's Jill's name? What's Jill's last name in 16?
How to keep a girl waiting.
I need Jill here to transform into the icon Shiva. Let's go! Woo!
Hope we don't run into whatever's making it.
And when have we ever been that lucky?
The last time we went down into like a jail cell of some sort, you know who we ran into, chat? You know who we ran into in a place like this? We ran into the Garrador from Resident Evil 4. Are you alive? Please don't be alive. Oh my god. Oh my god. What in Sam Hill is that? A fucking asshole? No. Oh
This is why it's
god.
Be careful.
Why is this man carrying an anchor? Oh, why did you jump? Why do Right. No, not me, sir. Not me. He's leaking all over me. Right. Get it, Jilly. That's 3-0, sir. That is 3-0. Kind of a snatched waist, I'm not gonna lie. Although, this looks like a backpack. Now, I know this is like a thing that's like growing out of him, but this looks like a backpack that you could buy off of Hot Topic. Good job, Jilly. I love you, Jilly. Can Jill be short for something? My middle name is Jill. My first name, Jackan. My first name, Jackan. Middle name, Jill. Like a dungeon dragon, like a dungeon dragon, like a dungeon dragon, like a dungeon dragon, like a dungeon dragon. You wanna hear something really funny? The first time I ever got into a car accident, I was listening to Nicki Minaj, and I was actually listening to,
Jill!
Okay.
Jill! I was listening to Anaconda, and then I rear-ended a car. I rear-ended a car because I was too busy singing along to Anaconda by Nicki Minaj, and I crashed my car. First time, I've gotten into 2 car accidents before. The first time was that.
Are you okay?
Hold on.
I'm fine, but I lost most of my gear.
You lost most of your gear?
Same here.
I lost all of my gear.
Try to find a way out of there, and I'll find a way to meet up.
How did we do that?
Watch your back.
How did we lose all of our gear? But there was a, I was backing out of a parking spot, and I was like, you know, I was out with my friends, and I put on Anaconda, right? This is like 2015, 2016, you know, put it on. Anaconda don't, my Anaconda don't. My Anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun. And I came in. Boy toy named Troy used to live in Detroit. Big dope dealer money. He was getting some coins. Was in shootouts with the law, but he live in a palace. But bought me Alexander McQueen and he keeping me Dallas. Now that's real. And I like, as I was like doing that, as my brain was like focused on that, I like pulled my car into another car, and I like dented it. And I was like panicking. I was like, I'd never been into a car accident before, and so I was like, what do I do? Oh my god, what do I do? So I called 911. I was like, hello, police, I don't know what to do. I left my number on their thing, and then the lady called me later, and she was like, oh, you know what? Thank you so much for like not just hitting it and running. Like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about the damage. And I was like, thank you. So that's the first time. The second time was not my fault. The second time I was stopped at a oh fuck, you just scared the shit out of me, Jill. Oh my god. The second time that I got into a car accident. Oh, actually, you know what else she said? She said the oddest thing to me. She said, you were bred well. And I went, that's weird. I didn't say anything to that because I was like, if I say that's weird, then she's gonna like call her insurance on me. So I was just like, thank you. Thank you for saying that I was bred well. Hey, I'm right here. Chris, quick, moon him.
Got him.
You're right, that's why they pay you guys the big bucks. But the second time I was stopped at a red light. And then the car just like rear-ended me. A car rear-ended me. And actually, you know what's crazy? When the car rear-ended me, I like for a long time, every time I would like get stopped at a yellow red light, like my back would ache and I'd feel like this weird sense of like fear course through me. And like I only recently learned that that's kind of like, it was a very minor form, you know what I mean? But it was some form of like PTSD, like trauma thing. Like it wasn't serious at all, right? It was just like an involuntary reaction. But I just thought it was interesting. Oh, damn, we're already here. Hey. Hey, I've met your son. Hey, I know your son now. Hey, I know your son. Oh, wait, do I have to be in the dark? Hold on. Hold on, Jilly. Hold on, Jilly. You gotta be in the dark for this. Mr. Spencer! He's charging up for his special attack. No, no, get away from her. Get away from her, you... Oh. Mr. Wesker, please, please, I promise you'll be on the Boyfriend of the Month nomination this month. Please, wait. Stop. Please, oh.
Right now.
Come on.
I expected more.
Oh, no. Oh. What are you gonna do? Did I beat it? Oh, I just have to survive. Oh, okay. Is that a fly? If Wesker is Homelander, then Jake is his Ryan. That's crazy. This is the fight between Homelander and Soldier Boy. Get him, Jilly! Jillian! This is when she turns into Shiva and uses diamond dust on Wesker. And that's when she died. These are really short. Numero dos. I think that if I played this game when I was younger, I think Chris Redfield will definitely have been one of my gay awakenings. Call me dark. He would have been one of my gay awakenings. Although, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, there's something about good old Josh Stone here that is kind of doing it for me. I'm blonde again.
Are you alright?
I hope I get to play as Jill.
Chris.
But Leon would 100% have been like the moment that I was like, oh, I'm gay. The moment that I saw Leon Kennedy on my screen, Call Me Dark, if I played the OGs back in the day, I would have heard Lady Gaga like way off in the distance. Like it would have been like a scene out of a movie. Like Leon Kennedy comes onto the screen and I hear like, I'm beautiful in my way, not a small mistakes. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. And then like the camera would have zoomed in on my face going,
I'm gonna be alright. You do need to stop him.
We can't just...
wow. Jill, I would get that thing on your chest checked out. That looks like... I know that's from her like little disease thing, but it looks like a really bad case of chest acne. I do love this fit though. I do love this fit on her. She looks like Nina Williams from Tekken.
Are you all right?
Chris, you look a little different here.
You are awake.
Hey, Blue Mage. Hello, hello.
You are Jill Valentine.
How are you? Oh, damn it. He's so hot. Him like whispering and all that stuff. Hold on.
A West Africa branch. I've got to say, I never thought that I would get the chance to meet you.
Thanks.
Oh my god, Josh Stone.
What are you doing here?
Hi. Hi.
I'm looking for my comrade Shevan. Have you seen him?
Yeah, they both went after Wesker. He's on some tanker.
They're at
Someone that got offshore.
Okay.
You know where they are headed?
Yeah, but it's already left. It's too late to get to it now.
It's never too late. I got a helicopter waiting and I'm going after Sheva.
You got room for one more?
There's always room for a beautiful lady.
I bet you.
What about me?
Girls.
Just the pretty ones.
Ah! Wait. Wait. Josh Stone here. Hold on. Josh Stone is charming and like funny. Hold on. Wait. It's got me blushing and stuff. Oh my god. Thank you for being a friend. Whoa! Travel down the world back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. Hey, y'all know? Y'all ever watched? Oh my God!
Careful out there.
Sir, I was literally just singing the Golden Girls, and you're out here just decimating me. Please. But anyway, do y'all ever watch the Golden Girls? I watched all of the Golden Girls seasons when I was in high school and cannot get enough. I had actually, when I was in high school, I had already watched all of the seasons by this point, but some of my friends and I, like some of my friends would come over to my house on Friday nights and we would have Golden Girl Fridays, where me and 3 of my other friends would go to my house and we would just like sit down and just like, you know, binge the Golden Girl seasons, and it was such a boon, such a blast, you know?
I'm headed to your position, and I'm bringing a lady.
I don't remember picking up women being part of the mission. Is she cute?
Show some respect. This is Jill Valentine you're talking about. I'm here for you.
Aww.
Talk to Irene Max.
Con the charter door. Josh.
I'll cover you. Just walk me back.
Cute. I love these interactions that they're having. Back to this, I see. Back to this. This is one of the things I did not like about this game. This is one of the things I did not like about Resident Evil 5 was that our partners could have HPs as well. Didn't we blow this thing up? Didn't we blow up this oil rig? Of course, Ursa.
I'm sorry, but I have to go to the communication facility. There's something I have to tell Chris.
Okay, but don't think you can get rid of me that easily. The chopper is waiting for us beyond the communication facility, so we are heading in the same direction.
Thank you, Josh.
Thank you, Josh. Oh, how do I get through here? Oh, is this a jump? Help me out here. Come on, Josh! You took too long. No, I need you to stop! Stop! Josh! Josh, they're gonna shoot me again! Oh, excuse me.
Come on!
Understood.
Come on, Josh. Who do you think you are?
Reload.
Who do you think you are? Running round, leaving scars, collecting your jar of hearts, and tearing love apart. Oh, it's this guy! Oh, hell yeah. I have been waiting to fight this guy. It shocks and chagrins me that I never got to fight this man in the thing.
I set it to broadcast on the same frequency as Chris's PDA.
Please be there, Chris.
Oh, I remember now what she told him.
Jill, are you all right?
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Just listen carefully. There's something I need to tell you. Wesker's superhuman strength. It comes from...
Y'all know that TikTok trend where it's like, you gotta take the photo from up, because from down, everyone looks ugly. Sheva and Chris, they don't have that. They're very attractive, very striking, even from this downward angle.
Listen.
Very beautiful.
The amount administered has to be precise.
Ugly. Pretty.
I think she used the serum labeled PG67AW. PG67AW.
I'm gonna try to find a way to escape. You need to find that serum. Excella always kept it with her in an attaché case.
Jill, come in.
Chris. Chris?
It's no good. It's being jammed.
It's okay. I told him what he needed to know.
Hurry. Doug should be on the roof by now.
All right.
Do I finally get to fight that man with the megaphone? Oh. Whoa!
Shit! There's no escaping these guys! Where the hell are you, Doug?
I'm almost there.
Interesting. I won't say. Get him, get him, get him, get him! Cartwheel kick! Right! Oh! Oh no, I hear it. I hear you. You're here, aren't you? No! Move, Jill, move!
Oh, for fuck's sake. I got BOWs flying all over the place.
Oh no. You're adding more time? You're adding more time? No! ¿Por qué? Stay away from us! Stay away! Get away from us! Get away! Oh fuck! Go, go, move, Josh! Move, Josh! No, not another one! What is this? Everyone and their mother is here! Crikey! Oh! Run, Josh! Run! Run! Go, Jill, go! Go, Jill, go! Yeah! She made a man explode just by cartwheel kicking them. That's crazy. Now that is a power of a woman in STEM, dude. Finally, we get to fight this man. Oh my god. Finally. Where are you? Where'd you go? Where are you? Come on. Come on now. Oh no! This man is infected. Did we do it? I didn't get to kill him. I didn't get to... He came too late. We finally have a man in a helicopter that doesn't die. I feel like Resident Evil is cursed by helicopters always crashing. Sounds good, Blue Mage. Have a good one. Enjoy the rest of work. Save me, Josh. Oh no, save me, Josh. Save me. Me pretending to be injured just so that Josh Stone can save me. What are you doing? Wait, it's still running. It's still running.
Come on, move it!
And thank you for the bits, David. Thank you, thank you. Crikey. Come on, Doug. Get in here. Doug Dimmadome. Oh, no.
We are clear!
You don't have to tell me twice.
No, come on. He almost got out. He almost got out. No. That's such a funny place to put the applause. Your comedic timing is exemplary, Blue Mage. Doug blows up. All I hear is, wow! No! Ah, shucks. That's so sad. Well, rip Doug.
Doug, he would have done better.
I'm I'm sorry, Josh. He was a brave soldier.
He was my friend. And if we don't help Sheva and Chris, he will have died for nothing.
I wonder if you ever come back. I wonder if Josh ever comes back.
You're right.
If there's gonna be, we haven't gotten to.
See if we can help them.
We have not gotten to Chris's story yet in RE6, and so I'm wondering if, like, when we're more interred into the BSAA community, will we hear more about Josh and Sheva, like what they've been up to? Hopefully, that's my hope and prayer. All right, well, that was 2 DLCs down. I definitely like Desperate Escape a lot more than I like Lost in Nightmares. I think Lost in Nightmares feels a little half-baked. I feel like you do like one to 2 puzzles and then you fight like the same enemy over and over again. The Wesker fight was cool, but I think this one was cooler because you get to fight these 2 enemies, the man with the megaphone and the executioner, who you never get to like take on again after you first meet them as Chris and Sheva, which I think is complete BS. So I'm glad that you finally get to see them and see what happens to these 2. Finally. And so that was really good. I definitely prefer Desperate Escape. It's much more interesting. I like the banter with Josh and Jill. That's very charming. Honestly, Jill had a much more better banter with Josh than she did with Chris in this DLC. And so I would give Desperate Escape, for what it is, like a 7 out of 10, and I'd give Lost in Nightmares maybe like a 6 out of 10. I think if I played RE1, I would get a lot more out of it. Lost in Nightmares is definitely like for the RE1 fans out in the crowd. So I think that's what went on. That's what went on. We have completed every single little portion that I was gonna do with this game. So I'm glad to wipe my hands of it. Here we go. Let's talk about Resident Evil 5. Let's start with the lore board first. Let's finish up the lore board first before we do the favorites PowerPoint, okay? Ouroboros reveals Irving's ideology. I don't think so. I think that there's probably, like, if you look at it thematically, of the snakehead eating the snake tail, perhaps you could make that kind of argument. But I don't think it really reveals anything about their ideology. I think it reveals more about his relationship with Spencer. Okay. But anyway, so I added all the funky little stuff that we learned and we finished off with. So Wesker is over here. We learned that he has to take the PG67AW serum to help him maintain his powers, you know, the whole kid and caboodle. We learned all about the Wesker plan that Spencer had, and like that he was a test tube baby, if you will. So that was cool. Yeah, so this is the full Resident Evil 5 lore board that we completado. Added in all the little things we learned from the DLCs as well. And so, in our general Resident Evil histories, this is our general histories for Resident Evil, right? So this is like an overarching over the games that we've played, an overarching history. Honestly, Wesker and Spencer have been like made so much bigger. Their hand is in basically every little pie that Resident Evil has. So they're, you know, look at how long their, you know, little bios are. But the Resident Evil 5 edition is here, right here. Aquí está. So I added things about the Ouroboros project that they have. I finally added Excella over here. And that was fine and dandy. Added the stuff about the Magini and the Type 2 Plagas. Stairway to the Sun is located here beside James Marcus and the chief researcher we were reading about in the lab. Yeah, that's the big thing. Wesker is now dead in our update, and that's what the big old lore board looks like now in the general RE history. I can't wait to add RE6 to try to make sense of it all. Okay, great. So that's what that lore board looks like. All right, Resident Evil 5. Let's talk about it. Let's finally put a cap on a Resident Evil 5. Here we go. Stats. We started this bad boy on April 19th, 2024, and finished it on May 6th, 2024. We actually finished it like the full game earlier, but did the DLC 2 weeks later. Streams to finish. It took us 7 streams to finish this bad boy. Time it took is 22 hours and 47 minutes. So that includes lore board time, and that includes like just general me talking about nothing. This took me 11 pages of notes. So that's 11 pages of this composition book. The best parts. I think for me, the best parts of Resident Evil 5 is the lore. I enjoy the lore a lot. I love how it incorporates every game that precedes it, right? I love the fact that it took the Plagas, it took the T and T and G virus, the T Veronica virus, and the progenitor virus to create the Ouroboros. Like, you really truly needed all the other games in order, or all the other histories and lore to create the Ouroboros, and I really enjoyed that. And so that was really enjoyable. Reading the reports was really fun. I really liked that. So to me, best part of the entire game is that. I thought a quarter of the boss fights were really cool. There were a good amount of them that were really cool. I really liked the second Ouroboros fight where you had to hit it with a flamethrower. My favorite one, which I won't reveal quite yet. What else? The Excella one was a cool idea, I think. It was a cool idea. It went on a little too long, but it was a cool idea. And I'm trying to think what else. The Wesker fights were also really cool. I also really enjoyed that. Another part that I really enjoyed is uncovering the Ouroboros project. The villains in this are so excellent, and as you you meet up with Irving and Excella and Wesker, and you start to piece together their plan, it's really interesting, and I just couldn't get enough of that. I love that. And also there was some really interesting level variety. I enjoyed the fact that there was a section where you were on boats and you were driving around that. I also enjoyed the fact that you were on the back of a pickup truck shooting at the motorcyclists. That was really cool. So really excellent level variety, you know what I mean? Not just us running around with a gun. There was other things we did. So I enjoyed that. Not so best parts. So these are the parts I did not enjoy a lot. So the first two, I know y'all, the thing that I can hear y'all say is that's how the original Resident Evil games are. Yes, I hear you. I know that's how the Resident Evil games are. Doesn't mean I like it though. In fact, I think they're big BS. I don't like the controls. I don't like the tank controls. I don't. I think that because I played the remakes before I played the originals, that's why. Is I don't like stopping to shoot. I don't like stopping to reload. It makes me upset and mad because I just have to do that. It's just I don't like it. I don't like how clunky it is. I don't like how sticky moving Chris around is. I just didn't like the controls, and it honestly ruined a good amount of the game for me. I think that a lot of the boss fights were a little long, to be honest with you guys. I think that some of them, you were doing the same thing for maybe almost 20 minutes. Let not gonna reveal that, but there's one boss fight that like you kept just doing the same thing over and over, aiming for the same things. They gave you a lot of ammo, so you just kept doing the same things. I felt like I was like stuck in a time loop because of how long some of these took. They were like sponges, you guys, like bullet sponges were some of them. And then finally, of course, the CPU partner. I think Resident Evil 5 is better played if you're with somebody, because the CPU partner is something else. Something else. Honestly, I believe that if they had the CPU partner and they didn't give the CPU partner a health bar, it would go so much better if they didn't have a health bar. Kind of like what they do in RE6, right? If you're playing with the computer, don't give them the health bar, because then they like die and you're like, well, I guess I don't know what to do. Or the fact that when you hand like a health item to Sheva, she like automatically uses it and you're like, Sheva. Or the fact that sometimes like she just won't shoot her gun, she'll like start just whacking everything with the electric stick, you know what I mean? And you're like, Sheva, no! So I think the CPU partner is just not my best friend, if I'm being honest. I love Sheva, don't love her CPU. Okay, so that's the non-favorite parts. Favorite character. Let's get into some of my like little favorite segments. So Wesker is my favorite character in the entire thing. I just think he's too cool for school. He's so like, I like his smarmy way he talks. I like his powers. That's super cool. I like he caught a fucking RPG with one hand, dude. He palmed that like a football. It's crazy. This is my first time like encountering Wesker in a like any real capacity. I've never played RE1, so it's cool to finally get to know him and just see how like badass he is, you know? Favorite boss though was the Irving boss fight. So this one that I didn't want to spoil earlier. The Irving boss fight where you were like on the boat and you were having to shoot from like turrets and like at some point he like pops up behind you. So cool. Oh my god, so cool. I love this boss fight. Honestly, like one of my favorite parts of the entire game is this boss fight. It made me reminisce about Del Lago in RE4 and Salazar in RE4. Like just the way that, like lore-wise too, it was so cool that he was injected with the control plagas, which is what the big bads in RE4 were injected with. Loved like everything to do with this boss fight. So cool. So this is the least favorite boss. This is the one that I was alluding to earlier that felt really tedious. It's the U8. The U8 is just, it's so long. And you were like shooting at its legs and at some point it was like up in the air, but like it kept doing the same thing. And like, it's such a bullet sponge, you know what I mean? It's so hard. It wasn't a hard boss fight at all. It was just like, just doing the same thing. This was just entirely too long. Too long. So that's why I didn't like the U8 at all. Favorite story moment was the Jill reveal and rescue. I think the boss fight was okay. It wasn't my favorite, but it was okay. But the reveal that it was Jill, the reveal that, you know, she's been here with us the entire time and like having to rescue her, that was really cool. I really appreciated that. So kudos to the Jill part. Favorite lore bit was the Stairway to the Sun. I loved everything to do with the progenitor virus, how, like when we were in this section and learning about how the Nidipaya have always been like protecting it, learning about how Umbrella was harvesting it back in the 60s, and then Tricell took it over just to get the, just try to get the thing. I loved everything to do about this part. It was like, I was like eating it up with a spoon, you guys. This is when I was like sitting on my couch, like, just like, I don't know, giddily, like, entering everything into my lore board. I was like, oh my god, team. It was so cool. I loved everything to do with this part. So all in all, my final thoughts are, if I played this on assisted mode, I think I would have liked it so much more. Final thoughts, if I played this on assisted mode, I think I would have liked it so much more. Because, quite honestly, I kind of grinded through this. A lot of this was me feeling like I was kind of grinding through my teeth. And as we're playing through Resident Evil 6 now, and I'm playing it through assisted mode, I'm liking it so much more. if I'm just there for the story, I should have just done the assistant mode. But because I did it on normal mode, which it shouldn't have been that hard, but it was, it just felt really long. The CPU was really aggravating, and I want to just say like this, like, you know, be positive and just say that I enjoyed the story, and the story makes up for everything, but it doesn't really. It's a game, it's a video game, and I just didn't enjoy playing it, if I'm being honest. So yeah, I'm sorry if you're a Resident Evil 5 fan, but I just didn't enjoy it because of all the factors I listed earlier. So what did I rate it when we finished it? I rated it a 4 out of 10. Right, I rated it a 4 out of 10. And after a couple of weeks now from finishing it, being removed from all the, you know, the red hot anger that I felt towards Sheva's CPU, I'm probably gonna just give it a stick to that. It's still a 4 out of 10 for me. It's just the way to play it, the gameplay of it is just a little too dated. It's a little too dated for a new player like me, you know what I mean? Especially since I started with the remakes. You gotta take these into account. I started with the remakes, with the remake controls and remake graphics, and I also never played the originals. So yeah, 4 out of 10 for me, if I'm being honest. Alright, so here's my Resident Evil games that we've played so far on stream. I've only played the remakes, so 1, 2, and 3, or 4, 2, and 3. And this is the order that I gave them when we finished Resident Evil 3. And so where does RE5 rank here? You're not gonna be surprised. Yeah, you're not gonna be surprised. I gave it a 4 out of 10 and a 4th place ranking. I honestly believe that if I had played this with some friends, I might have enjoyed it a little bit more. If I played it on assisted mode, I might have enjoyed it a little bit more. Those could have been the big changes that I could have done to have liked it. But good story, not my favorite gameplay. That's the, if you can get anything out of my entire presentation, it's that. It's that. Okay. Well, there we go. There we go, team. That is Resident Evil 5. Talked about, completed, chapters done, DLCs done, lore board done, presentation done. Thank you everybody for joining me on a wonderful Resident Evil stream.